Hey everybody, it's Lacey. Welcome to Paws and Papers. So I am back with the Washed and Worn journal. On the last video, we made the cover for this and I think it turned out really well. I'm liking how that looks. So I'm going to start working on the signatures and I want to do a little bit of just like background decorating because we just used lined like notebook paper. I want to do some flat background decorating, stamping, things like that before I go ahead and bind them into the book. That way it'll give some interest to just maybe what looks like it's just plain writing paper. So I'm going to just start collaging, and now I had said I was going to use this big pile of papers that I had pulled out. I just got random different book pages, maps, magazines, music sheets, textbook pages, glossy pages, colored pages, just a random everything. So I'm just going to use that to decorate my signatures up here. Now, I also brought along some background type stamps. So these are just like, I don't know, splotches of some kind, background type weird things. Scripty backgrounds, just anything that looks like nondescript backgrounds, okay? That's all I'm going for. I don't want a focal point of any kind. I also have here some of my lighter color archival inks, and I chose these because I just want everything to kind of fade into the background. I don't want any of this stuff to really stand out. And I got my glue stick and a glue pad here. So let's just get playing. So I'm just going to grab one signature here and I'm just going to go for it. And there is going to be no real rhyme or reason behind any of this. And this is just kind of the fun part. I am just, you know, you're just not thinking and you're just collaging. So this is just kind of free play, you know? No set goal in mind, but just getting some interesting things down on the paper. This is really brittle paper and it's going to tear on me super easy. As soon as I get glue stick on it, it tore. All right. Oh, I think I'll use some of my faux stitching with my pen there too. And I'm just going to go throughout the book and add just different bits. If I find anything kind of interesting, interesting words or something, I can always kind of pull them out. Kind of like what I saw in an ant's nest. Right? Just odd. And I don't know if I'm going to ink much. Most of my pages here are pretty well aged already. So I don't know that I need to really ink them up too much. Alright, so I guess, let's see here. Maybe I'll just put them all together and kind of just randomly grab things. Oh, that's a grungy one. Let's see. This one tears kind of easy. Maybe I want something. Let's see, what do we got here? This one I just want it to go across the page, right? Yeah, where's my tearing? Maybe should have had that out. Oh, I got it. All right. Let's just give this kind of a rough edge. Tear it down just a little bit and let's just make it cross the whole page like that. Ooh, this one has a lot of cool stamps. let's do this. Do that side. I think I'm going to add some sewing to this too. I'll do some stitching around it once I get all my little collage bits put on. Do some collaging. Do some little faux stitching things. This would be great. You could use washi tapes on here. And just start adding random little bits and pieces here and there, because that's all I'm trying to do is make interesting looking pages. So like this one here, maybe I think I'll do this on quite a bit of the pages, do some faux stitching. Make it look like the whole book was just pieced together, you know? It's kind of what I'm going for. It's like a scrapbook style looking. Somebody just collected stuff. This is a very free journal, you know, there's not a lot of process thinking. Just grab some papers and start gluing them. And you know, if you don't have a ton of papers like the source of books, so many people out there sell packs of papers, you know, like book pages, interesting book pages and things, for not a lot of money. And it's a great way to get a ton of different types of book pages. And then this kind of gives you, you know, some ways to actually use your book pages. I think that looks kind of cool. Don't ever, don't discard the faux stitching. Where did I have this? Was this in the middle? No. Guess it doesn't matter where my pages go, does it? Oh, I think I had this one like this, didn't I? There we go. Okay, so you can see what we're doing. I mean, this is just a whole bunch of randomness. I'm not going to worry about doing pockets and things like that right now. Just trying to get different types of paper down. Let's see, let's add some just different tearing, different sizes, different shapes. I really don't want anything to have a straight edge. And maybe let's just use some of this and let's just see if we can lightly ink up an edge with this. Well, that gives it a pretty blue. What is this? Sky blue? That archival ink in sky blue? Why not? I always ink everything in the, you know, vintage photo or ground espresso. Let's try something new. Randomness doesn't have to make sense. Now we can kind of repair our tear. Go. More of this. Just put that down there so you can see this is just going to be very eclectic, put together of all kinds of old things. We'll do some stamping on here too. I think that will add to it. Just trying to mix my pages up here between all the different styles of paper. It's kind of nice to have the different colors and textures. This one will just go for all the text. This is a little bit newer book page, so it's a lot thicker. And let's see, should we just, let's So we ink this one up a little bit. Let's try this one. This is what? Pink Peony. Throw a little pink on there. Why not? I like how this one stamps with like this big texty one. The pink adds just a nice background. It's very subtle. When you don't want it to really bring forward anything, you just want it to be in the background. It's a nice one. All right, I'm sure I will add a lot more, but I'm just trying to get you the idea of what we're doing here. Not that you probably don't already get what I'm doing here. I mean, you've seen one person collage, you've seen them all. But, oh, I was going to tell you guys, I am getting so close to my 1,000 subscriber mark. I'm getting excited. I've started to make some journals for prizes. I will do a giveaway. And so I've been preparing by making some journals to do. So yeah, I'm getting excited. That's kind of awesome. That's a huge milestone. So it's coming up, hopefully soon. So yeah, I've been working on that. What else have we been up to? It's been getting a lot warmer outside, so there's been a lot of projects we've been trying to do around the house, and it's always super fun. This year we're trying to put pavers down, and that's a lot of work. That's just heavy work, and we don't have a lot of the tools to do like the cutting and stuff, so I'm trying to find somebody who can help, you know, cut the pavers. So yeah, it's been interesting. Okay, let's see. Maybe we need some. Where'd my music sheets go? There's my music sheets. Okay. Oh, here's one that's already kind of torn. Let's see here. Where were you at? Forgot where you're even supposed to be. There's our center. Should just keep them all together. I do like to go through the whole signature though, front to back, you know, so you can see bits of it on either side. This is a good way to use up some scraps too. I should have just done that, but didn't think of that before I got out what I wanted to use paper-wise. I just thought, let's use book pages, and I probably have a ton of book page scraps somewhere. I probably hid them from myself, and I can't find them. Because that's what happens when you put stuff away. You hide it from yourself. So that's what I do. I put it away. It's kind of like this out of sight, out of mind thing. And then I can't find it back. So then I have to go rediscover what I've put away. I'm like, oh, I didn't know I had all this stuff. Okay. Let's see. A little bit of music. Like I said, we're just randomly adding stuffs. No rhyme, no reason. And this could take you, I mean, I could probably sit here and do this for like hours. It's kind of fun. Just this play, little bits here and there. I'm hoping I can decorate everything in here too with all my book pages. That's what my intent is to do, is to make everything in here decorated with the book pages. we will see how I get along on that one. Let's see. I like these edges. I kind of want to keep those. See, I'm thinking about it too much, and then I start debating whether I should put it down. And I don't do that. Just start sticking it. You can hear the creaking. That's the upstairs. It always creaks, so the floor creaks so bad. And the youngest is up there playing the VR, so he's making the floor creaks. Okay, so I will just keep adding papers and stuff to this, but you probably don't want to sit here and watch me do that. So I'm thinking, let's go ahead and do, I'll show you what else I'll be doing. Like, besides adding, I really like the faux stitch look, so I'll probably go around most of my little pages here, my little pieces, and do some of this faux stitching. I'm going to do some real stitching. Not on every page, I don't think. Maybe every other page or so. What I want to do, I'm going to go around this one. Oh, I know something else I'm going to try to use. I love my metallic watercolors. We'll have to get those out because those add a really cool look. So yeah, it's really good. This is going to be just decorated up to begin with, a lot of background stuff. So maybe I want to, let me take off some of these. Just kind of threw them all on here. Let's see. Let's just do this. Let's take our, I'm going to do the blue, and then just add some of this to the back here. So that just kind of goes over some of those. So there, like, ta-da, background decorated. And that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to do that throughout this whole thing. So maybe here again, we'll do the faux stitching. But you get the idea of what I'm going to be doing here. Whole bunch of random collaging, adding some just flat decorated pieces with either marker, stamps, my watercolors, and you could just use pretty much anything you wanted on here. Stencils. Here's just this is just like a, you know, like a peeled section of a wall almost. Should we put that there? Let's try the, this is really faded. I wonder if the tea rose. This is kind of a, this comes out really orangey almost. So it looks aged. So we'll see how it looks on this already aged. And let's just kind of in the middle. There we go. So just adding bits and pieces, making it look old, making it look worn. Kind of cool, huh? Then we'll do some sewing bits. So I'm going to keep collaging this, and I'll come back and show you where we're at. Okay, so you can kind of see my process here. I have these kind of in stages, and this has taken me way longer than I thought it would. So these still have to be decorated. These here, I'm just in the phase of sticking on just random book pages and things like that. Just trying to get some base decoration. Then I went through and added some faux stitching and then maybe some focal points. Nothing that is too, don't look at that page yet. Nothing that is too awful bold, I would say. So here I am just doing background stamping, some faux stitching, things like that, maybe some small little pictures. And then my final stage is I'm adding some stitching to this, and then I'll go through and start adding some pockets and things. So this is the stages I'm at now, and this is just taking so much longer than I thought. So I am going to continue to finish these all up. Eventually they'll all look like bases like this one, and then we will start, I'll bind them into our book, and then we'll start decorating. So that's where we're at. So next time we'll be binding in here. I'll show you how I do the hidden signature or hidden spine, because that's what I'm going to do with this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this process of how we're getting our washed and worn journal put together. I like how it's turning out. It's just taking a lot longer than I expected. So I will see you guys on the next video. Get your paws dirty and get crafty. Bye.